Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, Irma Charles, and today we'll be talking about conversations that a intending couple, bride and groom, should have a day before their wedding, a day or a night before their wedding, especially when you know that you have a very large family from the bride side to the groom side, and you just want to have your very peaceful wedding where you're not bothered about anything. These are important questions or conversations that you both should have. I want you to know that there will be challenges. There's most likely be challenges, especially when they are planning a large wedding or any ceremony at all. I mean, there's a lot of people involved, so there's going to be challenges. It now depends on you, the couple. How you manage these challenges is what is going to affect or determine how well you enjoy your day, or how much fun you have, and the kind of energy that you go around with, or the energy that you will carry. So let's not forget that wedding, it's all about you and your husband, or you and your wife. So nothing else should matter at all. Now, having been in this industry for a long time, I mean for some time now, there's usually just issues that arise, especially in the morning of the wedding. The bride will be in her room, and then she just gets one information or another that just changes her mood. And then, even the makeup artist, everyone is affected, because no matter how hard they try, there's just that strain on your face. Even in your pictures, it affects even your pictures. And no matter how we, the event planners or photographers, try, there's just that strain on the face, and then the pictures just look like, you were forced to take that picture. And it shouldn't be that way. I mean, you looked forward to it, you spent money, both of you, you've talked about your wedding day with your friends, your family, and even your husband or wife to be, and just to let one family member or friend or just anyone ruin your day, that shouldn't be the case at all. So I will be sharing some let me just give instances when things like this have happened, from my own experience and from other people's experience. So in the morning, there's this one time in the morning of the wedding, the bride actually told me, from after the traditional marriage, that the traditional marriage cake, a part of it, because it was a big cake, they've shared to the bride's family, to the groom's family, and a large part of it will be used for their cake cutout, and it was now sent to the bride, to the groom's family, to say, okay, keep this cake. But on the morning of the wedding, it will be sent to the venue. So the planner and we supervise cutting of the cake and boxing it, to keep on tables for guests. Now, the morning of the wedding, we were looking and waiting for the cake, only for the bride to get information later that the groom's family don't want to return the cake, and they've used it. Why? They couldn't give any tangible reason. Now, if the bride and the groom didn't have a conversation, that was going to lead to a very big disagreement, considering the fact that tensions are already high. I mean, anxiety and everything about the day. So it's enough to get anybody upset. We just had to go and buy cake and then start cutting that morning, and decided to just I encourage the bride to not let it affect her, because if it affects you, from your pictures, everything, it's just that thing is going to be there. So you just have to learn to not let these things affect you or your husband or your wife. It's your day. I love to say it a lot. I don't like my couples to disagree on anything. I advise it, and even when I see that something is about to come up, immediately I talk to the bride. Don't let this one, don't allow this thing affect you at all. Focus on your wedding. Focus on your husband to be. Don't let this thing ruin your day. And most of them listen, but then there are some that will feel like I have the right to this to say what I want to say, to register my displeasure about a particular case. I mean, that day is not even a day for that. Just learn to block all of that out. Take it out of your mind. Forget them. Focus on what's important. It's about you and your partner. So you have to learn how to have Just how to block it all out. Okay, so there was this time even a planner was telling me about, one of the issues and situations that she had. So she was like, during the course of the traditional marriage, the groom's family became upset that they weren't served the way they were supposed to be served, being that they are Yoruba, and some certain food that is supposed to be there, the bride's family didn't give to them. They started destroying canopies, the caterer stand, chairs, breaking tables. I mean, you needed to see the scene. It was a disaster. And coupled with that, the couple, the bride, of course, became upset and started questioning the groom, like, why would your family do this? Why would they? And then both of them started arguing. That shouldn't even be the case at all. If a case like that even arises, both of you should keep a united front. Don't even let that affect you. Let it seem like it's even both of you against the families. All right, both of you should be the ones to say, okay, whatever happens, let's hold our hands together. We agree, we are a voice. That should be it. Not them, not letting whatever families or relations have done now affect the both of you. That's a memory that you'll carry for a long time, and it's going to even lead to bitterness. So don't let things like that happen to you. So you need to learn to block it all out. And today I want to share a few steps or points and things that you can do a day or a night before either your traditional wedding or your white wedding to help you stay sane, to just help you have peace of mind. Okay, the first step or the first thing I think you should both do is to have an honest conversation. Talk about everything that has led to that day, the little challenges or hitches that you have had so far. Appreciate how far you have come. Just have a really deep conversation about everything. The second thing I think both of you should do is create a strategy. Come up with means or ways to handle, some of these challenges that can arise from either families or friends or anybody really. Talk about it. Like, for example, you say, you know what, if so and so happens, I want you to first of all talk to me. Let's talk about it first before we make a decision on it. Or we can say, okay, you know what, today we don't want anybody to distract us because we know how these our families are. We can delegate one person from my family or one person from the groom's family to say, okay, whatever happens, whatever issue it is, both of you should just handle it internally. And if you have a planner, general coordination or coordinator, let the planner handle every other thing concerning the wedding. And the third thing I think you should do is sexting. All right, just talk about your fantasies, things that both of you have look forward to on your wedding night. Talk about how you want it, how you want to spice things off. Just talk sex, just chats. You can even share pictures. Create that tension or mood or whatever for the next day, something to look forward to. And then the fourth thing I think you both can do is share a short prayer over the phone. Share, make yourselves laugh, bond over the phone. Talk about anything, your memories, just things that have led to that day. Just the point is, just have deep conversations, enjoy the day before your wedding. You can be sharing while you're both busy. You can just drop a message, something to make each other laugh, and things like that. And then the fifth thing I think you both can also do is, especially when you're having a busy day and you feel like I would still want to see my partner, what you can also do is go on a brief walk in the hotel, because I believe that both of you will be lodged in the same hotel. So go on a brief walk together. And last but not the least, be very, very present. Mind, body, and soul present on your wedding day. Don't let anything distract you. I know I've said it before because it's very important. Your wedding is a very memorable day. Make all of the memories. Don't make bad memories. Make memories that whatever is going on, you didn't even know about it. You probably just heard it after the wedding. You're like, oh really? But you know that you had fun. So be very present. Don't let anybody sneak in any kind of notes that you're not interested in. Tell them that just try to make it clear that this day we just want to have fun, we want to enjoy ourselves. So be very present, Block out everything. The world will adjust. Believe me, nothing is that important on your wedding day aside the both of you. So this, let me just come to the end of it. We'll continue another day, but I hope you found this video helpful. And if you enjoyed it and you feel like I actually stated good points, you can copy the link of the video and send to a bride or groom that you know that are intending to get married. It will help them. And also, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Comment, let me know what you think. If you have any other points as well, you can equally just add it there. I will be interested to actually read what you have to say. Thank you. And again, don't forget to subscribe, share my video, let others share and like. Thank you and have a great day. It's a very hot day. My iPhone, because I'm vlogging from the phone, my iPhone has told me that the temperature is too high, so I need to stop now before they tell me that my phone is shutting down. Thank you and have a great